Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to crochet this stitch or this design. It has chains, double crochets, double crochet 2 together, double crochet 3 together. So yeah, and this is how it looks like from one side, and from the other there is no right side, no wrong side, which is really neat. You can implement it in garment designs or scarves or shawls, however you like. The perk that you can finish the block really at any point you want. If you want to change colors, you can add the borders, and yeah, like I always say, the possibilities to creativity are endless. The yarn that I'm using today is Amazing Lace by Lion Brand Yarn. I've had this, have 2 or 3 of these forever, never kind of got anything to do with them. It requires, this one says a 2.25 millimeter hook, but to me it was too small, so I used a 3.5, went one size larger. Yeah, and I thought for this design we would need a thin yarn. Oh, by the way, this is, what is it, fine number 1. There we go. I think open work designs are better with thinner yarn, but I mean, you do you, however you like, whatever you want to do. The diagram, as usual, is at the end of the video. Ask me questions in the comments if you have any. If not, enjoy creating something new today if you don't know this stitch. Other than that, grab your yarn, crochet hook, let's get to work. The multiples are 16 plus 3 at the end, so I have here 35. As usual, we will double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook and put 1 double crochet in each chain, so we can create our base row, and then we will build our chain, our design on it. So go ahead and complete the base row with adding double crochets, and this is our base row. I ended up with 33 double crochets. Chain 3 counts as a double crochet plus chain 2, skip next 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, skip next 2, 1 double crochet into the next 5, so skip 2, 1 double crochet into the next 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, one more time, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, one more time, skip 2, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, and chain 2, skip 2, 1 double crochet into the next 5, 1,
2, 3, 4, 5,
chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, skip 2, and double crochet into the last. You should not have anything left. And there's what we have: 2 squares before, 4 in the middle, 2 after. Well, if you are continuing with the row, you will still have like next 4, then a block of 5, then next 4, then a block of next 5. And when you end the row, you will end with 2. Chain 3 counts as a double crochet, and add a double crochet into the same first stitch. So chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, so basically into the double crochet of the previous row. Chain 2, skip 2, double crochet 2 together. So we will use this first double crochet, insert the hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, then yarn over, move into the next double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. So these 2 are together. 1 double crochet into the next, and the next 2 we're gonna work them together. Same thing, unfinished this double crochet, and finish the second one, and together. And you can see they're kind of narrowing. Continue, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, skip 2, we will put 3 double crochets into the next. So this will be the base of our next leaf. Our leaves, as you saw in the beginning, will be positioned in a checkmate position. So these leaves will be finishing, this new one will be starting, and new ones are starting on the sides. So chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, and the repeat starts. Chain 2, skip 2, work these 2 double crochets together, one double crochet into the next, and the next double crochets together. Chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, skip 2. So if you are continuing the row, you will put 3 double crochets, but since we're finishing, we skip 2 and put 2 double crochets into the last. This will be our half leaf. Chain 3 counts as our first double crochet, 2 double crochets into the next stitch, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, skip 2, work all these 3 together. So insert into the first, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert into the second, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert into the third, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we'll yarn over and pull through all the loops on the hook, and it closed. Chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, skip 2. We will start expanding this leaf, so 2 double crochets into the first double crochet of the previous row, 1 into the middle, and 2 into the third. Chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, and we're starting the repeat. Chain 2, skip 2, 3 together, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, and if you are continuing the row, you will build the next leaf. Chain 2, skip 2, 2 double crochets into the next, one double crochet into the next, and because this is the end of the row, this is the half leaf. Chain 3 counts as a double crochet, 1 double crochet into the next 2 stitches, chain 2, skip 2, 1 double crochet into the next, chain 2, skip 2, 1 double crochet into the next, so this will go into the top, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, skip 2, 1 double crochet into the next 5,
Two, 3, 4, and 5.
and the repeat starts. Chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, skip 2, continuing the row, 1 double crochets into the next 5, at the end 1 double crochet into the last 3. Chain 3 counts as a double crochet. Now we will have to finish the leaf, so we will work 2 together, the next 2. So the next double crochet and into the next double crochet and through, and here half of leaf. Chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, skip 2, and on top of this leaf we are building a new one, so 3 double crochets into the next. And since we started building a new leaf here, you already know that we will start decreasing these leaves. So chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, skip 2, 2 together, decreasing, 1 double crochet into the next, the middle remains unchanged, and decrease into the next 2, or 2 double crochets, 2 together, and so on. Chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, and at this point I don't think you need to look at the diagram anymore, because you know, okay, this we finished this leaf here and had a double crochet, then we're gonna start building the new one. Chain 2, skip 2, 3 double crochets into the next stitch. Chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, skip 2, then your next leaf you will have to decrease, so we're decreasing the next 2, together, 1 double crochet into the next, or into the last. This is what we have. Now we will decrease this, so instead of chaining 3 we will chain only 2. That will be our first unfinished double crochet. Yarn over, insert the hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and now yarn over, pull through 2. This way we completed the leaf. Chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, skip 2, and you should probably already know that we're expanding, so 2 double crochets into the first, 1 double crochet into the middle, that one stays unchanged, and 2 double crochets into the next. Chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, skip 2, work the 3 together, or decrease all 3, and continue. Chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, skip 2, 2 double crochets into the next, one double crochet into the next, and 2 double crochets into the next. Chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, and then chain 2, skip 2, you will be decreasing all 3. So here I have only 2 left, so going into the next to the last, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and going into the last, there we go, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through all. Let's see, this is what we have. So now it will make perfect sense on how the design repeats. Now we will be repeating the first row, chain 3, counts as a double crochet, plus chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, and you can see exactly the same. If you want to rewind the video, that's fine. If you want to keep going with me, I'll keep going. Chain 2, skip 2. Here we will put 1 in the next 5. Chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, skip 2, 1 double crochet into the next 5, and so on until you finish your row. Chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the last. Here I've added a couple more rows. Because it's a checkmate position, this design really doesn't have a clear beginning and ending, so whatever you decide to finish, that's where it's gonna end. And because we have a base row, let's go ahead and add a top row. This design is very easy. You don't have to decrease or increase anything to get the same number of double crochets as the base. Basically, you need to add 1 double crochet into each chain and stitch across. And yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So chain 3 counts as your first double crochet into the next, then into the next, and you already know probably I sound like a broken record. I like to work into the chains instead of around them, but if you feel comfortable working into the space, that is fine too. And this is the finished look, slightly steamed so you can see better the design. I think it looks pretty neat. So this is the one side and this is the other side. Doesn't have a right side or a wrong side, so it's very easy to implement it in projects or to, you know, just have fun with it. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.